What's up, everyone, and welcome to Girl You Know What podcast, season 6, episode 18. I am Danielle,
And I'm Kisha.
and
It's been a long two
yes,
weeks.
it has. Yes, it
It has been a
has.
long, tumultuous two
I
weeks.
mean, amen to that.
A
And
long 2 weeks in the country,
yes,
a
yes.
long 2 weeks in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a very eye opening long 2 weeks.
I mean,
Um, Almost, you know, if nobody's been living under a rock, if you've been living in the United States of America, you know that it's been about 2 weeks ago, I think, that Charlie Kirk was shot on a campus in Utah. I don't even remember the name of the university, to tell
it
you the
don't
truth.
matter.
I
Yeah.
just remember it was in Utah. Um, and there are so many like think pieces and opinions, and everybody has something to say. And God forgive me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
God forgive me because I do not get involved in the carrying on of white folks too much.
That part.
It does not move me much. It just doesn't. Especially the things that happen on the right. It's no of no interest to me, honestly. But here we have a clear, concise picture of racism at its finest in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I wanted to talk about this just because there's one point that I have. I don't think you do, and I know that I don't,
Mm-hmm.
live under the delusion that white people are not racist.
That part.
So the racism that was exhibited is not it was not that eye-opening. It was not that
Mm-mm.
shocking. Like there
No.
was nothing about that was like, "Oh my god, they don't like us." We knew that 30 years ago. Like we already knew this. We
Thank
knew
you.
this in the 1800s. Like we knew this coming to the shores of this country. We knew they didn't like us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all was living under the delusion that white people liked y'all.
Right.
That is not the shock to me. The shock to me as a Christian is to hear people spin God in this. Um, y'all gonna have to stop that now.
Thank you.
Calling him this moral figure, and I would like you all to point out the scriptures in the Bible. I'm gonna just start asking people, point to me where you got that from.
Thank you.
Show it to me. Because and what we as Black Christians have got to swallow and accept is we are not like them. The Bible that they are reading, it must not be the same Bible that we read.
Oh, they don't
It
serve
it
the
it,
same
it
God.
clearly is not.
Mm-mm.
I'm not even sure if they're reading the Bible, you all.
No.
There has to be some tracts, some pamphlets. I don't know when Christianity, and I have attended in my lifetime what would be considered two evangelical Christian churches.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to promise you that those churches were not that as racist as they are today in those times.
It's because they're hiding
Some
behind it. That's what it is now.
something has happened
Mm-hmm.
in the era of Donald Trump where we're like, I said this the first presidency, and this event makes me stand on it even more. He is a earth disturber.
Yeah.
He has upset the earth's atmosphere. And I'm going to point to it outside of this situation. Do y'all ever know the weather patterns anytime he ever gets into office?
Mm.
It was the first thing that I noticed his very first term in office. How many hurricanes and storms? Do y'all remember that? Like,
Right.
I would like y'all to go back if you don't remember and look at the weather pattern, like his first 6 months in
We know a
office.
lot of y'all don't like history, but go back and
Just go back
yeah.
and look at. how the weather was going, how there were natural disasters, how there were fires. It was so much taking place. And from that moment forward, I kept saying, he is an earth disturber.
You sure did. You said
I
that from
said
the
it all, I used
beginning.
to say it all the time. Like, he is an
Mm-hmm.
earth disturber. You can just tell the atmosphere of the earth changed. And here we are again. Again, will have not ashamed to say I used to go to World Harvest. This right here was happening. Never seen it in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go to Solid Rock for years. And Solid Rock is in Monroe, Ohio, for people who don't know. The Jesus Church. You know, the church with the Jesus in front going down
Yeah.
75.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening right now. Now I can say being at Solid Rock, I was like in my 20s. Of course, again, we're in an atmosphere where it's mostly white people. Yes, they were very kind. I'm not ever going to say that they weren't kind, but I still was not living under the delusion that they were not racist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when most of you swallowed that pill that because a white person is nice to you that they're not racist. I don't know why y'all believe that. I'm not sure where you got it from, but you should really come into the light, Carolyn, because you're living a lie. You really are. And the part that really has disturbed me is the fact that they have painted him to be this moral speaker of like God, and he's a God fearing man. God has never spread hate.
Thank you.
God talks about giving grace. He talks about loving your enemies, feeding the hungry
Doesn't celebrate evil in one part of it.
at all. I mean, so woe is he that scattereth my sheep. Like, I want to know the scripture that you're backing this hate up with. I've just, this really just made me say, I'm done with, like, you don't ever have to try to convince me to go to one of their churches. I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. I don't want to be associated or affiliated with them. I'll
Right.
let God figure it out. I'm not trying to make peace with them ever at all again.
Mm-hmm.
Like never. The things that I have seen people putting in Jamal Bryant's inbox, and he had no problem screenshotting and sharing it.
Okay.
Like the hate that Latino, he done already told y'all how he feel about y'all. Y'all still somewhere on the bandwagon. Latino people, Latino quote unquote Christians, preachers, pastors, black pastors, getting in his inbox threatening him, telling him he should be ashamed of himself. Are y'all cool?
Mm-mm.
All for a man who hated y'all,
Thank you.
who
Openly said it.
who not only spoke ill of black women, but just women in general. Y'all don't think it's weird that he spoke ill of black women and then Candace Owens is somewhere stepping and fetching saying that was her best friend? That don't feel delusional to y'all? It don't feel scary? Child,
Mm.
listen. I I know he had all those quotes and the stuff that he said. He said this about Dr. King. He said this about girl. He hates the human race.
Thank you.
And y'all somewhere talking about that man going to heaven. I want to stay out his business because where he going, I don't want no
I don't
parts of
want no
it.
parts of it.
I don't even want to know, Lord. Let me just worry about where I'm going.
Okay.
Let me worry about where my rest gonna be. Like this is insanity. And to know, and the second thing that bothered me, this man has no political affiliation.
That.
He has no position with the state house. He has no position in the administration. Like not a government official.
He was
Like
just a
he's
MAGA
not even a
mouthpiece.
local city official. He's
Mm-hmm.
literally one of us. He's a podcaster.
Mm-hmm.
And for y'all to fly the flags at half staff for him, a man who openly said disgusting remarks about black people, about women, about black women, and to see people be okay with that, that's what y'all need to pay attention to. Forget all these think pieces, forget my opinion. Your country flew, he commanded all the flags at state buildings and federal buildings be flown at half staff for a man who blatantly hated black people. So y'all don't think that we live in a racist country?
Mm-hmm.
We darn near live in a neo-Nazi country at this point.
Basically. And y'all can keep living in that delusion that, oh, it ain't going to happen, okay? It's
I
being
mean,
played
and
right in your
then for it to
face.
trickle down into Jimmy Kimmel losing his job, I mean, that told me we no longer have free speech.
No.
This like I've been saying this for the past 2 weeks. Oh, we live in a communist country now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like undercover communism.
Yeah.
Because now they want to control your thoughts. And for him to stand up and say, well, they say the news people they're bashing me the most. Like I have the worst rating with the news programs. Maybe they should lose their federal license if they're going to be bashing me like that.
I mean,
And then for the FCC chair to go and threaten ABC and then ABC to fire y'all. Do y'all know the definition of do you know why we have split powers? Why the federal government can't have control over certain stuff?
mm-hmm.
So now that's you. ABC is not just a communications place. That's like freedom of press.
Right. Thank you.
So now you have no right to say, we don't even have a right to put out content that we deem. We're a
Mm-hmm.
private company.
Right.
So you're telling me as a private company, we don't have the right to put out what we want to put out. We already let y'all censor it as far as curse words are concerned. But you're not allowed to censor our thoughts, or are you?
Mm.
Huh.
Okay.
So this is where we are now.
This is where we are. And let me just say this. So I was going to go in and everything, but it's kind of died down. And I think Keisha spoke perfectly about, the way I'm feeling. But my main thing now, like almost 2 weeks later, um, is that I don't like people playing in my face. And that's what's going on here. You
Mm-hmm.
have all these people who are trying to make other people feel guilty for quote unquote celebrating a man's death. And to me, y'all know that's not what it is. You know that's not what it is. This country is so fucking racist. It was built on racism. That when you speak out against racism or someone that was racist, blatantly racist, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You're looked at as, un American. You're looked at as, oh, y'all are evil. How can you celebrate a man's death? Okay. How many times has black men, unarmed black people, their deaths been just swept under the radar? And then
And what y'all call celebration is just not a celebration.
thank you. Yeah, they try to use those little cute words to try to make you feel bad, and that's what I'm talking about playing in my fucking face. I don't like that. I don't like when
Mm-hmm.
people do it in my real life. I don't like when y'all
Mm-hmm.
do it in this little fascist world that y'all live in. I don't like that shit. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what really pissed me off about the whole thing. Fuck him. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he was still alive or not, I would say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all want to try to throw the kids in there. Y'all love throwing kids in there about every damn thing. Oh, he was killed in front of his kids, so were Malcolm X.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
JFK's kids have for years. I know
Right, y'all keep replaying that
keep
image over
replaying
and
it
over again.
all the time. There have been
Mm-hmm.
movies where they have seen their father's head blown open for years.
Mm-hmm.
Descendants, the rest of the family, his
Yep, the rest of the
grandkids,
family. Yep,
nieces, nephews, everyone has had to see that for years.
over and over again.
Thank you. So
It only matters when it's them.
thank you, and that's exactly where I was going. It
It
only
only
matters.
matters when it's them.
Mm-hmm.
When it's them, that's when it's important. When it's anybody else, it doesn't make a
No,
difference.
not at all.
It doesn't make a difference.
Right.
And then they say that stuff like, oh, well, he was killed in front of his wife and his kids. And it's like, sir, ma'am, she knows that she was married to a racist.
Thank you.
She know deep down in her heart, and she's complicit in the act, as far as I'm concerned. Like, we're not making any excuses for her. I'm sorry that he lost his life, or whatever, and you was looking.
Right.
Because guess what? You knew every time he stepped out of his house and y'all spewed that hate, you knew what was gonna happen.
You were just glad he was making that
Y'all
fucking
y'all
money.
act like he was like Billy Graham.
Thank
Like he was
you.
out here spreading this message of positivity. No. Now, if it was Billy Graham, it would be a different story. But this man is literally spewing hate, like
Mhm.
from place to place.
Mhm. And he went around, he was on tour. This is what he did. He went around to debate people. Yeah, he had a lot of supporters there. We saw them little fucking MAGA hats that were in the front cheering him on and everything. But he was there to basically debate people. That's what he did.
Right, right. I mean, just like the person who came up and asked a question right before he was shot.
Mhm.
Are you like, do you know how many mass shootings there have been in the United States? Are we including gang? Like, why would you say like
Right.
that was to incite, you know,
Mhm.
we know what that was
Cuz
for.
that didn't have anything to do with the question. That
And
wasn't the
y'all just want
answer.
people like y'all want us to, I don't know, when you make a decision to live your life a certain way, and this go for
Mhm.
all of us gonna have to live with the consequences of the choices we make.
Thank you.
Even if it's the guilt that we live with inside. You know, some people may never see the bad things that we do, or but we know. And y'all not gonna get me to believe that God never pricked his heart to say, maybe you shouldn't say that.
But when that money's coming in,
Yeah, you're not gonna get me to believe because if you ever were a Christian, if you ever were a Christian to begin with, I don't know. I
right.
don't know if you were ever a Christian and you just took a wrong turn somewhere.
I,
There's
I,
a spirit that lives inside of all of us. There's a conviction inside of every person that calls themselves a Christian.
mhm.
And that conviction is like your roadmap to say, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm not going to say
Right.
that. You know, we all have it. And so if you're telling me that you've been getting up here day after day, time after time, and you've been saying that stuff and you never felt that prick on your heart, were never saved to begin with.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't, you know, God bless the dead. I
That's
don't know what
it.
y'all want us
I
to
mean,
say.
what else you want us to say?
I think Joy formed it perfectly.
Mhm.
Y'all have done all of these things and you have all the control, everything's in your favor, and you're still upset. Like
Thank
y'all are
you.
still mad. But what it is that you want our respect.
Mhm.
You have all of the control, you have all of the things that you wanted, but you don't have us. You don't have our admiration. You don't have our respect, our love. Like, we won't cheer you on. We won't show you that, like, oh, you guys did a good job. Do y'all understand we don't give a shit?
That part.
I don't think y'all know how unbothered we are.
I
When they
mean,
show those memes of people and they be like, world coming to an end and black people be line dancing,
those are
y'all
real.
don't really know that's real,
Mhm.
huh? Y'all don't really know. And I think that has always been the thing that y'all hated about
Oh,
us.
that pisses them
Even
off.
from the plantation, you
Mhm.
have hated the fact that you could never break our spirit. Because that's what y'all trying to do.
Mhm.
That's the biggest hold that slavery has had on the black population. It's mental.
Mhm.
It's a mental thing. It's always a
Yeah.
mental hurdle that we can never get past.
Mhm.
You know, I see it come out in people today. I've had a conversation just as recently as maybe a few weeks ago with someone and was talking about this person embarking on, you know, getting a new employment. And I was like, oh, that'd be great. You know, the insurance options is better. And the person was like, oh, I'm not going to take their insurance. I'm going to keep my welfare insurance.
Oh.
And little stuff like that is like, oh, that's a plantation reminder.
Mhm.
Stuff like that is like, that's a mental hurdle.
Right.
That's a mental oppression that came with you from the plantation.
Mhm.
And I'm going to stand on this. I'm stand on this hill and die. And I don't like to use the word die. But let me tell y'all something. The way I see black men hate other black men, that's that you got that from the plantation.
Yeah.
And it's still embedded in you all these years later.
Mhm.
It's a tradition, it's a family tradition that you can't shake loose. I don't know why y'all hate black men so much. I've seen the way I hear people talk about Jamal Bryant, the way, and I
Mhm.
understand Jamal has had his, you know, quirks. I'm never, you know, saying that he didn't.
Right.
But we have to give everybody grace and an opportunity to evolve because everybody don't stay the same.
Mhm.
Some people change. And the same goes for Barack Obama. If you don't like President Obama, I want you to stay away from me.
That part.
Because he's done. Old folks used to tell us, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
You may not like his politics. Okay, whatever. You may feel some kind of way, which I don't even know whatever that is you feel about his politics. Okay, I'm gonna let you get that one off. But when you a black man and you see a black man loving his wife, loving his children, educated out the ass,
Mm-hmm.
cool, well dressed, approachable. What about that can you dislike?
Exactly.
Because he was fortunate enough to make some money and
Mm-hmm.
write some books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of you niggas who don't like rich people, especially rich black people. That shit scares me more than anything. I want y'all to know. And I want y'all to stay far away from me because that means you have no hope in your own mind for yourself.
Oh,
Like,
girl.
you niggas stay clear of me. Please, please, please.
Mm-hmm.
Because that mean in your mind, you don't even have a dream about getting no money for yourself. And I'm not talking about ill-gotten money. I'm just saying you never came up with a plan. You don't sit and think, Lord, you're gonna bless me one day.
Right.
One day I'm gonna have this much money and I'm gonna be able to open me a this and feed the hungry. Like your mind don't be there sometimes.
Mm-mm.
You niggas just see people with stuff and just be mad.
Mad.
Stay away from me, please. That shit freaks me out more than anything. To watch black people do that and be mad as hell, like people be mad at LeBron, people be mad at even when people was mad at Puffy because he had a lot of money. It's like,
Right.
listen, that man used his brain to figure out some shit and got a couple dollars.
Right.
Stay away. You niggas are scary. I just want y'all to
it's
know.
that's
You
always been
niggas,
weird to me. I don't get it.
I don't get it. So you never thought about being rich yourself? See, that's because you don't have any confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the ability to push past where you are and see yourself. And that's the first hurdle. You got to see yourself with the money before you can go get it.
Right.
So you don't even see yourself with the money.
Mm-mm.
You looking at other niggas with the money, hating them.
Yep.
Scary.
It's very
You
scary.
niggas are scary. I don't say nigga. I try to censor myself on here,
Right.
but you niggas scare the shit out of me. I'ma tell you.
Yes, it's spooky.
Stay clear. Cause all I do is see myself with money.
That's it.
If I don't care if I open up 57 businesses and I got to close 56 of them,
Right.
baby, one of them gonna hit.
One of them gonna hit and boom.
And I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm
Exactly.
gonna keep trying, but honey, there's the fact that y'all don't see it for yourself,
It's weird.
but you see it to like go hate somebody else who had the nerve to go out and do it.
Hmm.
Ooh, stay away, stay away.
Yep.
Scary boys, scary, scary.
'Cause-
And it's, and while we on the subject, I'm on a roll today. You see
okay,
that?
yeah,
I
let's
damn
roll.
near ain't took a breath.
Let's go. Let's go.
We was talking about this yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I know, these podcasts, this shit is cute, but men, some of y'all gotta shut the hell up. I'm just gonna tell y'all. And like Cameron and Mace and them, the big homies, like the niggas is cool,
Oh my
they cool.
gosh, yeah.
But y'all gotta shut the fuck up.
Right.
Cause hood niggas talking, that's like taboo. And I know y'all evolved. I know y'all grown men now. But be quiet sometime. Like Fat Joe on that podcast. Nigga, you talk too much. Y'all talking too much. It's too many men
But
talking.
the thing is, they've been doing this, but now they just got a
Oh,
microphone in front of them. So
oh
they've
my
been
God.
gossiping and talking shit for years. Men have been doing that
Oh
shit,
my
but now they
God.
got a
It's
microphone
so
and camera in
unattractive.
front of
Y'all
us.
don't, and you look, so me and my homegirl was talking about this. Like, this is a
Uh
serious
huh.
conversation.
Uh huh.
I said, that man do not know how fine he is, but he talk too damn much. That's what make a lot of you niggas ugly.
Oh shit.
Y'all talking too much. You talk too much. You could be fine at the finest thing. You can have all those in the world. Soon as you say something, I'll be like, oh no, stop. Stop talking. You don't know. You don't really know, do you? Y'all don't even be knowing how fine you be. And then you start talking and it be like, oh God. It lose all its appeal. Cause we see y'all in a certain light. We
Mm-hmm.
see now this is 90s girls talking.
Right.
We see you niggas, especially the ones that used to be the dope boys. We
Mhm.
see y'all in a certain aspect, in a certain light. And when y'all start doing all this rambling, it can go from fine to fuckery in 2 seconds. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Cause we're losing real niggas every day.
I
And
mean,
this is how we losing y'all. Y'all got to be quiet a little bit more. You got to. We just got to. You can tell the difference. Because think about the podcast with Fat Joe and Jada Kiss.
right.
Jada Kiss barely be talking.
Oh, Fat Joe got shit to say.
He be rambling. It's like, little girl, slow down, little girl. Little girl. What's that Omarosa edit? Slow down, Susan. Slow down,
Okay.
Savannah.
Okay.
Like, you're doing too much. It's too much.
Oh shit.
It's too much. It feel like looking at the screenshots of a bunch of like women. Like, come on, y'all. That's what it feel like. Y'all be screenshotting conversations, texting them. That's
Oh
what I think about
yeah.
men who talk a lot.
That's yeah. I mean, you know that's what go. You know they've been doing
Soon as
that.
somebody do that, y'all screenshot. Look at what this nigga said.
Right. Right. Right.
And listen, if you're talking to your girl, like your woman, that I'm not talking about them men. You
Mm,
that's who you're supposed to be talking to. You
exactly.
know,
That's who you're supposed to be
that's who
gossiping
you're
with.
supposed to
Yeah.
confide in and gossip with.
Exactly. Exactly.
But y'all be sitting around with the mic and stuff. Oh God,
Hmm.
it's getting very not attractive, isn't it? We might as well get y'all a pair of skinny jeans at this point.
I mean,
Especially men who my age. That's what I'm talking about. Men my
yeah, yeah.
age. I
They,
don't
y'all
expect
younger
nothing from
ones.
you YNs. I don't expect nothing
Yeah.
from y'all.
Yeah. Cause y'all a
Baby, y'all
different
just
breed
doing what y'all's
anyway.
mamas raised y'all to do.
That part.
Be they boyfriends.
That.
That's what y'all mama raised y'all to do. She been dressing y'all like her since she was 2. It's
Oh
just, baby, y'all
shit.
gonna be what y'all gonna be.
I mean,
I ain't,
where's the lie?
I pray y'all go get a trade and come out of that, but
That.
it's looking like y'all ain't. Y'all
Whew,
just want Uzis and AKs.
that's it.
Child. But
Well,
am I
speak.
done rambling? Because, honey, I done
Oh no,
rambled
I don't
on.
think you're done because I'm about to get you started on something else that that happened this week. Speaking of Cameron and them,
Oh, Lord.
this is kind of full circle. So now I will give props to Cameron who did kick Adrian
Oh,
Bronner's
yeah.
ass out of the studio for flirting with, and I can never remember her name, and I watch their podcast all the time, but it's
How old is she?
I don't know.
I think that was the big issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That
he's
she's young.
older and she's like, I felt like they were saying she was in her 20s.
Probably
I didn't
so,
realize she was
yeah.
that young.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah, so
Lord.
she's one of the co-hosts on their podcast, and Adrian Bronner brought his drunken high ass up there and was just, flirting with her and just saying all sorts of shit. And then not only that, her boyfriend was standing like right to the side. I didn't know that until I read something later on.
Oh.
So, and they warned him. They were like, chill out. And of course, his crazy ass is going to be like, oh, okay, I'm cool. And then he goes right back to it. So Cameron gave him the money right there for his appearance and kicked his ass right on out the studio. So, I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to stand up for,
Yeah.
but,
Well, men with money have a different mentality
oh, yeah.
than other men.
Yeah.
They feel like because these hoes gonna go sometimes. Now I ain't saying that about this girl on the podcast. I'm not talking about
Right.
her.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm saying they're so accustomed to that behavior because they have presented themselves to women that way. And women be going.
Mm hmm.
They be like, what's up?
Right. And you could tell
You
she was
know?
so uncomfortable because all she was doing was giggling, and it wasn't even a laugh. It was an uncomfortable giggle because she
Right.
was so uncomfortable. And you could just see it in
Right.
her face.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah. I
but,
think being a woman, I hate to say this,
mm hmm.
because I make the joke all the time. Look, I've been walking around with these boobs and this butt my whole life since I was
Mm
in the
hmm.
6th grade.
Mm hmm.
And I've been in those uncomfortable situations before
Right.
where, people have made comments, unwanted advances, I'll call
Mm
them.
hmm.
And it's like, what do I do?
Right. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
people think because you're not like, and if you actually know me, you know that I'm not aggressive. Like, I'm
Mm
not aggressive by nature. I'm not like I beat you. That's not me.
hmm. Right.
Um, so you will tend to giggle or do things like that to kind of try to die down,
Mm
or
hmm.
not make so much attention or keep the attention on yourself. So I completely, completely, completely understand how she
Oh
feels.
yeah.
And it's always good in those situations to have somebody to stand up for you,
Yeah.
who's a man.
Mhm.
Um, and I think now, which unless I had to stab somebody, I don't know if I was allowed to say that, but I think now I've gotten good at just like,
Self defense.
yeah, or I've just gotten good at like brushing stuff like that off. Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah, I
gotten,
don't give a shit. Yeah.
a no direct eye contact, in certain situations. And I have to say I've worked around men who also have had like some mental health issues, well, have
Mm.
been diagnosed to have, but they be regular hood guys,
Right.
living in an apartment complex. So um you have to kind of pick your battles with certain people.
Mhm.
And there's nothing you can do if somebody's going to be aggressive with you or be, straightforward with you. It's good to have somebody around that's going to be like, hey, back the fuck up.
Right.
Because I have been in a situation like that before in my office with one of my clients.
Mhm.
Girl, I've never dialed a number so fast in my life. I called my work husband's phone. That's what they used to call him back then, my work husband. I
Mhm.
called his phone number so many times and I had to know the number because, it is wasn't no cell phone. I was calling him from my office phone.
Right.
Like I had to dial that number. I dialed it 10 times in a row. Like, please, somebody come save me. Somebody come. Because
Right,
we was in the
right.
office with the door closed and my office, my back was to the window.
Mhm.
He was on the side where the door was.
Right.
And so I'm like, how am I gonna get out of here?
Mhm.
And I was thinking, like, I don't want to hit this man in the head with this tape holder.
That
I'm
part.
gonna keep a tactic. Coach Barnes didn't teach us nothing else. He taught us how to get out of tough
That right
situations.
there.
So I'm always gonna have something to crack you in the head with.
That.
And then finally somebody came. But look, it does happen.
Mhm.
It's good that Cameron did, that he did that.
Right, because he was gonna keep on going. That
Oh
was
yeah, because they're
yeah.
not gonna take no for an answer. Like they
No.
think money gives them the right to
Mhm.
disrespect. Like he probably didn't care if he was high and drunk. He probably didn't even realize her man was right there.
Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. But he's crazy anyway. So.
Hmm. Is
So
that weird when they used to go with Jordan Sparks, or did I make that up? Or no, that's the other one.
I think that's the other one.
I
Yeah.
don't be
He.
knowing boxers. I know Mike Tyson.
Girl. I mean, let's talk about it.
I know Mike Tyson and Buster, because Buster was from Columbus. I don't know these people
Right.
no more.
That's it. I don't
Sugar
know
Ray
nothing.
Leonard. I just know a
Okay.
couple.
That. Uh. But okay. So Dame Dash. We got to talk about Dame.
Oh Jesus.
We have to. I'm sorry. I know. I know. And this probably won't.
Speaking of niggas who need to shut up, to go back to my point.
I mean, so Dame was on the Breakfast Club,
Oh
and we already know how the Breakfast Club gets down. So and the thing was, you could tell that they had him there to clown him because every time he comes on that show, he just tries to be. And let me say this about he just tries to belittle everybody and try to make it seem like he's the man,
my
and
God.
like he's still living like it's the late '90s, early 2000s when he was in his Rockefeller era.
Oh,
And to come to find out, you weren't even the man; you were just the mouthpiece.
he was the
So
hype man,
you
nigga.
were the hype. You
See,
were a hype man. Thank you.
this is what I don't like. And I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago with
Mhm.
the Kelly Price situation. They coming, these 90s superstars
Mhm.
are coming back in this era and trying to tell lives and stories to the younger people who think like, oh, you was the man. Oh, he was over there running Rockefeller. Y'all, slow down. We was all there.
Right.
He was the hype man.
Mhm.
He was reckless. And let's really talk about his behavior, not just what he did on the Breakfast Club. Like his behavior in totality.
Thank you.
What you saw on the Breakfast Club is exactly why they ain't a crew no more.
Mhm.
Because needed he lacked the vision to see that they needed to evolve.
Right.
He wanted to stay where they were. It's the same thing that happened with Master P and his family. He had the vision to say, okay, we need to do this to get more money.
Mhm.
Them niggas wanted to stay hood. and he evolved past them.
Right.
And that, well, dang, clearly you're the problem. And you know why? Because everybody else is friends but you.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one out.
Right.
Biggs, Emery, Bleak, Ty, Jay, everybody else is friends with each other still.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one over here looking crazy.
Right.
It's you. And this is where you really, try not to cuss. This where you really messed up. When that whole stuff went down and Jay-Z wanted his masters, and you refused to release his masters. You did not want him to have them.
Right.
Out of spite, out of being pissed off, out of being a hurt feeling, hurt butt. That's
Just
what you was.
that's
You
all,
was
and
hurt.
still is.
And so what did he do? What he used to say, I'm getting money up under you. So he just went and said, all right, you want to keep Rockefeller, you want to hold my masters, I'm going to go be the CEO of Def Jam.
That
And now Def Jam is the distributor for
yeah.
Rockefeller.
Mm-hmm.
So now look, either way it go, now I control the masters.
Yep.
And so then Def Jam went in and made a deal and said, we're going to just buy Rockefeller Records.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got to split the money 3 ways. And what did you lose in the process? The fucking masters.
Yep.
You're dumb.
Dumb.
And now he broke the whole record company up and started Rock Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all is just, God.
Just stupid. And that just proves. And then look at how many we saw video clips of you being left out of meetings and you coming in, finding out about them and storming into meetings and everything like that. That was intentional. Jay and the
Because
rest of
you
the
were
crew,
too hard to, he
thank you.
saw that you was no good. You was too hard to deal with. He
Mm-hmm.
knew he was going to have to let you go a long time ago.
Right.
You didn't want to be let go.
Mm-hmm.
He had been trying to do business ventures without you. Because look at how you act.
Yep. And still act like that. 50-some years old and still acting like a damn fool. I mean,
Still.
and the thing is, what really, I mean, we could talk about and laugh about the interview and everything like that, because it's the same shit every time he goes on any kind of interview, not just the Breakfast Club,
Mm-hmm.
but we
Mm-hmm.
know he has something against Charlemagne anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
this is the thing, and this is for a lot of black men too. The year is 2025. We are currently in 2025. Quit using, when you want to offend a man, quit calling him gay.
Oh yeah, that we used to say that back in the day.
Yeah, I mean that's something that and it's just
Yeah,
like, and Charlemagne is comfortable with who he is. Him and DJ Envy, they always play off each other with that stuff, and it's just like, we know they're not gay.
right.
So it's like, just stop it. They may have some female tendencies, but that doesn't
And
mean
we
that
need
you're
to
gay.
talk about that because
Go ahead.
this is what I want to know, and I'm trying to think back.
Mhm.
So did when we used to say that when we were younger,
Mhm.
it didn't mean like gay, like you gay, like
Right, that
right?
was the thing.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't mean it in that. I was gonna
It
say
was
because
just
I don't feel like we ever meant it in that way, like.
but it was an insult. Of course, it
But it
was an
was an
insult.
insult, like you
Yeah.
being. It was another way for us to say you being stupid,
Exactly.
like.
Yeah.
But it never was like it was. It never referred to like sexuality when we said it.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, because I wanted to make sure. I was like, I don't think we were saying. I don't think we meant it like that, did
Mm-mm. But he
we?
means it
Okay,
like that. That's the
but he
thing.
did. But he was trying
Yeah.
to insult
Yeah, he
Charlamagne.
was trying to, and
Girl.
that's why he was just laughing at him, and that's the thing that I think really got Dame going, was that they were laughing at his ass.
Oh yeah, they can't stand when you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime somebody trying to insult you, they cannot stand when you don't feel insulted.
Thank you. And it's just like, I mean, all the shit that Charlemagne hears, this ain't nothing. And this ain't
I would
y'all's
have to
first
care
rodeo.
about you to give a fuck about what you say.
That part.
And there's where that's why your insults will never land on people.
Because nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares about what you think.
Okay.
What Claudia Jordan said, you can't keep your teeth in your mouth.
I
Get out of here.
mean, and she read the dog shit out of him. So, which, I mean, ooh wee. So, Claudia, I guess, was on a movie set with him,
And
and he
I
was
looked that
acting
movie up
inappropriate.
too, and I think I'm gonna try to go watch it. It's called Dear Frank.
Okay.
And I was like, this is a real movie, but it really was. And
Oh,
she was in
okay.
it. And I guess they had some kind of sex scene together.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Oh, I
Imagine
thought he
that.
was. I didn't know that they were actually working together on it. I thought he was just there, like maybe working behind the scenes or something. So he's actually in the movie.
Yeah, because that's what she said.
Okay.
She said, and when we had that
Oh,
scene,
she sure
and
did.
you thought
Yeah.
you was whatever, and she said, and you, ugh.
That's right. She sure
He has
did.
never, the best he probably ever looked is when he was with Aaliyah.
That's it.
He's never seemed appealing. He's too loud.
No.
I guess because maybe I just
Yeah.
got a thing against loud men.
But
That
he
might just
is.
be me.
He's loud. He's too extra. He has to be the center of attention
I
all the
never want the
time.
loud man, ever,
No.
ever
Mm-mm.
want the loud man. I want a man that's like, what was that over there? Like in the
Right.
cut. That ain't
Mm-hmm.
talking to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the loud men is not the ones you want.
No.
Stay away from them.
Right.
And that's why, because look at where this one is.
I mean, listen. I mean, just still. I
Jesus.
mean,
Making a fool out of himself every day.
every day.
It's
It,
like, dude, just chill out. You missing business opportunities.
thank you.
You're diabetic. You could, I mean, I ain't trying to,
No,
say
it is
that,
what it is.
but you
Yeah.
could
No.
spend that in so many different ways to
Mm-hmm.
come up with charitable foundations.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have came up with, I thought he was over there making diabetic snack cookies or, something.
He
You could have
probably
spent that a
was.
million
Yeah.
ways to
Mm-hmm.
make some money while you was sitting somewhere, being pissed off that Jay-Z got more money than you, because that's what it is,
That's what it is.
and he got the better bitch. But that's what you really is mad about, is, his life is flourishing since he left you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's what it is. He evolved. He grew up. He saw having a family as being more important than having a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of hoes.
Right.
And you're upset about that.
Pissed. And everybody sees it. And you can sit up here and try to say that that's not what it is. And, you're about your business and everything like that. No, you're not. You're not about your business because if you were, you
Mm-mm.
wouldn't be around here acting a fool.
And I don't really find anything strong or anything that says leadership about a man that's not humble enough to know that he was wrong and apologize.
I mean,
It is something very powerful about a man who is humble enough to say, I'm sorry.
and that's what you kept talking about on the Breakfast Club. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. You're not a man. You're not a man. I'm a man. It is just like, no, you're not. I mean, I don't want to, say he's not a man because I'm not a man and I don't want to, get into all that.
He's
But
not. What you mean? Anybody can see that. You're not even responsible.
right.
Like,
I mean, not at all. Not at all. No.
you're
Mm-mm.
not even responsible.
No.
Like, no.
It's
There's
yeah.
nothing about you that says, "Oh, this is the man I would love to follow."
Right. Thank you. That's
That
what it
white girl gonna get
is.
away from you real soon.
Right.
Like, there's nothing about you that says that.
No.
And cause I want to be clear, it don't have nothing to do with having a lot of money.
No, it doesn't.
Like, I have had the utmost respect for men who have had no money,
Mm-hmm.
who have had a little bit of money. Like, it
Mm-hmm.
don't have nothing to do with that.
Right.
But it's just the lack of responsibility that you govern your own life with.
Mm-hmm.
Because men, as far as I'm concerned, men are supposed to be leaders.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to lead a household, lead the family. You're supposed to be the strong sense and presence in the house, in the
Right.
room. Who would follow you?
Thank you.
Look at the way you carry on. You're liable to crash us into a wall.
I mean,
Figuratively, you're liable to slam us into a brick wall
mm-hmm.
because you're not calm. You're all over the place.
Right.
You're not up thinking. You claim you be meditating and all that shit. Boy, I don't
No,
believe
I
none of
don't
that.
believe that. Not the way that you out here
No,
acting.
not the way that you conduct
Mm-mm.
yourself in public.
Thank you.
I do not believe that you do
No.
any of those
It's just
things.
something that sounds cute. That's all it
No,
is.
exactly. I get so sick of people talking in cliches.
Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
Child. Ooh,
Child,
but
it has
yeah.
been a rough
It
2 weeks, and
has been. Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh.
these people.
I'm just like, I just don't understand. Look, let's end on a brighter note. Have you heard Cardi's album?
You want me to be honest?
Please.
I probably would never listen to it.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
and okay, so here's my thing. It's like the first time I listened to it, I was like, okay, she's cute, but I always got to listen back to back because I'm just like, maybe, I was just going in with high intentions or whatever, but then I listened to it the second time, I was like, oh, okay, like,
Let me
all
tell you
right.
something. When Jay-Z cleared Imaginary Players
Mm-hmm.
and she put that song out, I was like, oh no, thank you. I'm okay. I don't she's one person I don't tend to like comment about because I don't necessarily dislike her,
Mm-hmm.
but she does not have a flow that I can follow.
No, I would never put
Um
her up there with even
her
like,
flow is not
no. No,
smooth.
it's not. No.
It's not something that it's kind of like broken.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not something it's
She
listen,
flows
I
while
don't
she
listen to
talks.
I don't yes, she does. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't listen to Meg the Stallion either,
Mm-hmm.
but she has a more consistent flow.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I like the way she raps. She can rap.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't listen to them. Like I don't really
Right.
care for um
If it's not on the
I don't
radio, I
know.
haven't heard it.
I can't buy into new female
Me
rappers.
either. I think
That's
that's
just
my thing
me.
too. Yeah.
I think we have been a little tainted because
Mm-hmm.
our era had some of the greatest female MCs,
Thank you.
and I don't think we will ever see anything like that. And everything else after Little Kim feels like a clone,
Yeah. It
honestly. And
does.
it's like, but now it feels like a clone of like, oh, I'm gonna go further.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna go. It's not really good. It's
Right.
more like how much more of a gimmick can I be?
Mm-hmm.
So I just I don't I can't really get into any of it. So I'm
Right.
still somewhere listening to China White by
I
Foxy Brown and
mean,
somewhere
listen.
still listening to hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to all of Kim's albums.
Listen, down.
I just,
Mm-hmm.
it just
I
I don't
mean,
know, y'all.
yeah, I mean, like you said, we came from female MCs. These are female
Yes.
rappers.
Even Queen
That's
Latifah, I will play
yeah.
ladies first. I still listen to Self Destruction on a
Listen,
regular basis. So,
listen.
ah, listen,
I
I can't do
mean,
it.
yeah, I can't get into it, and it's just, and this doesn't just go for the females, it's the males
Oh
too.
yes,
I
the
mean,
boys too.
I can't tell you what song is what. I can't tell you who is who. I
I
mean, I'm
can't tell you who
sorry.
is who.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like somebody.
TikTok has probably put me on to like listening to like reels or music that people put in the background.
Right.
Then I can go like, oh, let me go look this up on Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I add most songs
Mm-hmm.
to my rap thing. But
Right.
child, people will hear my rap list and be like, what is this?
Listen,
Where's the new stuff?
nowhere.
Honey, I think I can listen to Big X the plug, but I probably listen to the same song. Like I'm not trying to venture out. Do you know how long it took me to listen to Take Me Through There, Take Me Through There? Like I just started playing that like 2 days ago.
Listen,
I don't be knowing what these kids be saying, and
me
I still don't know
either.
what it mean. They
Mm-mm.
talking about they making a video for it. I saw a video of them making the video, and I'm like,
Oh
Lord
Lord, have.
Jesus.
Speaking of videos, are you done? I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah,
cut
no,
you
no,
off.
no. I'm done. You're good.
Why are the VMAs still a thing?
Child, because what they rating? Who
It
making videos?
why
Taylor Swift? Like who's making videos? Seriously?
exactly? And the thing is, they ain't playing them on MTV.
Yeah, let's time to let that tradition go.
Yeah, let's just let's do the YouTube VMAs. Was it Vimeo, whatever that wherever they play the videos at now? I don't even know anymore because I don't watch
Yeah,
them.
they
But
should be the ones
yeah,
giving
they
out
should
the
be the one. I mean, MTV is
awards.
hanging on by a
MTV,
thread.
you don't even play music. Do they
Thank
still play
you.
music between 6 and 8?
I don't even
I
know.
remember they used to.
Yeah, they used to. That was like for a while. That was the only time they were playing it. Like first thing in the morning while I was getting dressed, I'd be like,
And
"Oh,
that how
okay,
many years ago was that? Because I lived in Alabama
girl."
then,
That
honey, and
was
that had
yeah.
to be
What 10, 15 years ago at
oh
least.
my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I
So,
was 30 yet.
mm-mm.
So,
Yeah, I don't even think they do. I really don't. And I mean, I don't
yeah.
know, but if they do, that's the only time they're playing them. And girlfriends at work or sleep. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even
Yeah,
the
but
only place that used to play like and I wonder if you get BET on the app, this is what the stuff they need to put on there
mm,
is I wonder can you get the music videos. They used to
mm,
have something on BT Her and BT Soul. I don't
yeah,
even know if those channels still exist,
I
but
don't either.
every Thursday they would play like Throwback Thursday
Mm-hmm.
videos.
Yeah.
And they would
Yep.
play them for a long time because I would like DVR them
And then like
and
remember,
go back and watch them.
yeah, and on holiday weekends, them and what was it, MTV Jams, I think, because that was like a different station too, like on it for
Oh, okay. Oh,
MTV.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They would like
Yep.
during holiday weekends, they would play all old school videos, and I would just be there, just have it on, and I'd be cleaning or just doing whatever around the house when I was home. I would just have that on, because that was the only time,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have those channels anymore, so I don't know,
Yeah.
but
And
yeah.
everything has gone to streaming. I wish they could just find
Mhm.
a way to put like older videos
Yes.
on to the streaming apps, like especially BT. Because
Yeah.
BT got all the gems.
Thank
Like
you.
they need to just have, maybe I should add them. Maybe we should get on there and
Yeah, we
add
need to
them.
add them because
Start
y'all
adding
need to,
them about that
yeah.
because y'all need to add that stuff to the app because I sure cancel my app. I would get it back for that.
Yeah, I would too in a second. Yeah, because
For
I canceled it
videos,
too.
because I mean it's cool to listen to them on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna have to keep getting commercials and all that kind of stuff. Like, don't nobody want that.
Right.
Don't nobody want that. Did you cancel your Hulu subscription?
Well, see, here's the thing. I did because I thought about it because I get mine free. I get all three of them free.
Oh, okay.
So, but I was just like, are they going to count that subscription as, because even though it's free for me, somebody's paying
Mhm.
for it. It was T-Mobile. Was it T-Mobile or Spectrum? One of them was paying for it.
Oh, I wonder. Well, they might not count that.
Yeah, they may not count it, but I did cancel it, but I still have like the 30 days to think it, to get it back. You know how they
So
give
did
you
you
like,
see somebody showed that they canceled theirs. They only had the 10.99 one with the Disney and the Hulu bundle.
okay,
They canceled and they offered it to them for 2.99 for 6 months.
shut up. Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then it would go up to 9.99 after that.
Oh, see, yeah, they're going to hold on. But see, here's my thing. I know they're owned by ABC and Disney, ABC and Disney, and
Hmm.
Hulu, and of course ESPN is within that too. That's why they're all
Right.
in the bundle. But my thing is that really going to hurt them? Because
Well, it must if
if
they
they're
trying to give
doing
it to you for
that,
2.99,
yeah, they're
they
feeling it
feeling it.
already. Yeah,
Something is happening.
yeah, yeah. So
Y'all didn't think that y'all didn't see what
listen,
happened to Target?
I mean, do you think just because that was a retail store that people gonna be like, oh, people don't even watch TV no more? So it's just like, and let's be honest, yeah, Hulu got some cute stuff on there, but they're not cranking it out like they used to.
You said they got some cute stuff, but
Yeah, but it's not like, when Hulu, like about maybe 5, 6 years ago, especially during the pandemic, Hulu had it popping because I
oh
would keep
yeah.
it on there like all day. But now, like,
That's probably what made me get it too.
mm-hmm,
Cause I didn't used to really be I didn't really care about it.
me
I had
either.
commercials on there and everything. I didn't care
Yeah,
nothing about it. Here recently I got like no ads. I added the Disney.
mm-hmm,
I added the ESPN. So now
yeah,
I'm into it. But
right.
this was like,
Yeah, this was,
but the black
yeah,
girl, she made a good point. She said, listen, Jimmy Kimmel is gonna be fine.
yeah.
He gonna be all right.
Because I already heard through the grapevine, no, really on TikTok or somewhere, that him, Steve Colbert, and damn, what's his name? I know his name, Jon Stewart.
Hmm.
They're coming together. Supposed to be. They've been like having meetings. So
Good.
yeah. So they're going to be fine. That's the thing. They're going to be okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're always. I mean, first of all, they're comedians. First off, so they're always going to have that backup. Even if they don't have the TV shows, they're always going to have their.
You think Netflix won't give him no special if he did a stand up?
Listen, I was just thinking that. Why was I thinking that too? I said Netflix is going to come in because that's all Netflix really is now is comedy specials. I mean, let's keep it
Yeah,
real.
like
So
they ain't gonna
yeah,
give him a special.
hmm
Like y'all crazy.
or a show.
Lord, this has been
Hmm.
rough. It's been a
Yes,
week
it's been
or
a
two.
Lord have mercy.
So hopefully we have a peaceful week or two.
Mm-mm.
We don't know when we'll come back, but we'll be back soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get consistent one day, y'all. I promise. But life is life, and right now, so
Per usual, you
per
can reach
usual.
us at girl underscore at Danny B Speaks, and at Wellness and Women. Until next time, bye bye, everybody.
Bye.